जैसा कोई नहीं है, 80 नहीं 100 दिन दुनिया घुमा है, नहीं कहे तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं। मैं गाया जहां भी बस तेरी याद थी, जो मेरे साथ थी, मुझको तड़पाती रुलाती। सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत, प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार ही। तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, मम्मा तुझे सलाम। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। तेरे पास ही मैं आ रहा हूँ, अपनी बाहें खोल दे, जोर से मुझको गले लगा दे, मुझको फिर वो प्यार दे।
Chief guest Shri G. Nagaraju Garu, respected Principal Ms. Divya Manohar, our academic head Ms. Rama Devi, teachers, parents, our whole entire Insignis family to Independence Day celebrations. Today is our 77th Independence Day and we should feel proud to be a part of an independent nation that has freedom of speech, freedom to live life in our own way.
Independence Day marks the birth of India as a free nation. It's a day when we remember the struggles of countless freedom fighters and the sacrifices they made to give us the freedom we enjoy today. Life is a symbol of brightness and prosperity. As sunlight expels the darkness of night, similarly, blessings bring in our life prosperity and happiness. To make this occasion a blessed one, invokes Goddess Saraswati by kindling the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. Now I would like to call upon Meghna of grade 5 to sing a prayer song.
भैया కొంచెం అనుకున్నాను
गजानना गजवदना गजानना गजवदना हेरम्बा गजानना हेरम्बा गजानना गजानना गजवदना पाहि पाहि गजानना पार्वतीपुत्र गजानना गजानना गजवदना मूषिकवाहन गजानना मोदकहस्त गजानना गजानना गजवदना गजवदना I welcome our Honorable Chief Guest Shri G. Nagaraj Garu and Admirable Principal to accompany our highly regarded to kindle the lamp. My dear scholars, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to welcome you to our event today. We have the privilege of hosting Shri Nagaraj Garu has achieved great success in their field and has significantly contributed to the community and society. It's a glad welcome we bring to you this morning, filled with desires, hopes and dreams we all share.
Now I request our
School, Salim! Order! बोला स्वतंत्र भारत की बोला स्वतंत्र भारत की बोला स्वतंत्र भारत की
చెప్పండి అదే నాకు వస్తుంది ఇక్కడ
Group, on the spot, march, begin!
I like the performances which are about to start. I wish a good luck to all the students to appreciate for their presence, all fresh, happy and excited about performing in the spot march. I request all the houses to be ready for the spot march. call upon Investiture of Grade 6 achievers to speak a few words on the importance of Independence Day.
Good morning, Principal Ma'am, teachers, and my dear friends. I'm honored to stand before you today on this auspicious occasion, the 77th anniversary of India's Independence Day. It was 77 years ago that India finally achieved independence from British rule. It was a long and difficult struggle, but it was ultimately successful because of the courage and determination for our freedom fighters. Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose, and so many others led the way for our fight. Today, we live in a free and independent India, but our work is not done. We want more equitable society. We must ensure that everyone gets an opportunity to succeed, regardless of caste, religion, and gender. On this Independence Day, let us recommit ourselves to the ideals of freedom, equality, and justice. Jai Hind! Thank you.
భేదమంతమరచి మెలగాడు భారతదేశం ఈ దేశం మాదే స్వతంత్ర దేశం సుఖసైన భారతదేశం మాదే స్వతంత్ర కలిగి కడలినే మేఘనముగా ఐక సుందరముగా
Give them a big round of applause.
Now we have Sanjan ready to play the Vande Mataram tune on the keyboard. That was a very nice performance. Give him a big round of applause. I request our principal ma'am, Miss Divya Manohar, to share with us the necessity of observing today as neatly as any religious festival. Over to you, ma'am.
Wishing you each Indian taking pride in the unfurled tricolor a happy Independence Day. First of all, I, on behalf of the entire Insignis family, would extend a warm welcome and share my gratitude to our chief guest, Sri G. Nagaraju Garu, for obliging us to share his time on this occasion. It is this time of the year when we see a lot of patriotism around. Celebrating the true spirit of being independent comes with the responsibility of preserving the values of our rich heritage and culture. Freedom, when utilized to ideate, innovate, and create the progress of the nation, is released. The zeal to think, explore, experiments gets nurtured here at school. As we march into the future years, let us all owe to upkeep the vision of our leaders who visualize the progress of the country. Inspiration to do something for the country comes from all the quarters of the life around us. We see you all as minds that will achieve great heights yet stuck to the roots of our origin. Independence Day celebrations at school are not only to celebrate diversity but also to remind us what has costed us this freedom. A true patriotic is one who is disciplined, determined, dedicated to his dreams and carries the gratitude and pride everywhere in being an Indian. Let us all hold this day, feel each and every moment and make the country proud to the achievement and innovations. Once again, Happy Independence Day to one and all. Thank you.
कर हर मैदान फतेह बंदिया कर हर मैदान फतेह घायल परिंदा है तू दिखला दे जिंदा है तू बाकी है तुझ में हौसला तेरे जुनू की आगे अंबर पनाही मांगे कर डाले तू जो फैसला
रूठी तकदीरें तो क्या टूटी शमशीरें तो क्या टूटी शमशीरों से ही हो कर हर मैदान फतेह कर हर मैदान फतेह कर हर मैदान फतेह बंदे हर मैदान फतेह
कर हर मैदान फतेह कर हर मैदान फतेह कर हर मैदान फतेह हर मैदान फतेह कुछ करिए नस नस मेरी खोले हाय कुछ करिए कुछ करिए बस बस बड़ा बोले अब कुछ करिए ओ कोई तो चल सिद्ध पड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए हो कोई तो चल सिद्ध पड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए चक्रे इंडिया चक्रे चक्रे इंडिया चक्रे पतंगों में भिड़ती उमंगों में खेलों के मेलों में पर खाती रेलों में गन्नों के मीठे में खद्दर में छींटे में ढूंढो तो मिल जावे पत्ता बगीचों में तुम है समाज बिखरे और खुल के आज बिखरे मन जाए ऐसी होती रग रग मचल के बोली तस है ना मस है जी जिद है ता जिद है जी किसना यूं ही किसना यूं ही किसना यूं ही बस करिए कोई तो चल जिद पड़िए तू बेतरिए या मरिए हाँ कोई तो चल जिद पड़िए तू
and reach the stars. You might have understood that why are we talking about jumps and flips. So let's call upon our gymnasts to show up their jumps and flips.
Wow, that's amazing. Give them a big round of applause.
సెంటర్ రాలేదు ఇది కొద్దిగా కవర్ చేసుకుంటారా ఏ సెంటర్ రాలేదు సెంటర్ రాలేదు కదా
Come on, friends, cheer it loudly. Control and stretch. It improves flexibility, balance, and coordination. Come on, cheer them. Now, I call my friends for the advanced bridge. Backward and stretch. It improves flexibility and range of motion in the spine and shoulders. That was amazing, friends. Come on, cheer up. Now, I call my friends for advanced bridge. It increases spinal flexibility, stretch the chest, shoulders, and hip flexors, and improves posture. Now, I call my friends for cartwheel. Cartwheel engages the core, arms and shoulders, helping to develop the muscle tone and stability. Now I call upon my friends for one hand cartwheel. It requires a higher level of coordination compared to a traditional cartwheel, which engages the strengthens a wider range of muscle. Now I call my friends for back walkover. Back walkover requires proper progression, technique and supervision.
చెప్పాలా నువ్వు చెప్పాలి కదా నువ్వు ఫోన్ మాట్లాడద్దు ఫోన్ ఆఫ్ చేసి
Now, I call my friends for bridge with leg controlling. This variation improves the balance and protection as you work to maintain stability on the leg. Wow, keep cheering.
ఏం కాపాడుతుంది ఇక్కడ ఏమన్నా డిస్ప్లే కాపాడుతుంది ఆనందంగా ఆపేస్తుందా
Now, I call my friends for the big pyramid.
ఫోన్ మీద
These are advanced flips.
ఆ కింద ఇచ్చేదా మనం
It requires a higher level of coordination and balance compared to the cartwheel, which engages the strengthened and wider range of muscles. Wow, splendid! Give them a big round of applause. Now I call upon my friends for the big pyramid. Wow, that is amazing. Really, it was the best performance I have ever witnessed. Give them a big round of applause. Garu onto the stage. I invite Principal Ma'am Ms. Divya Manohar, Ms. Rama Devi, our academic head, onto the stage to join Sir for the investiture ceremony.
పర్లేదు తీసుకో.
Thank you, ma'am and sir.
Sri G. Nagaraju Garu holds a PhD from the University of Hyderabad. He joined the department as an assistant professor in 2005. His areas of teaching and research cover the sociology of education, youth, marginal groups, information technology, and society. He has also carried out research on teacher agency, schooling for girls, educational achievements of children, and consistent youth in identities. Sir's career started as a reader, an associate professor, and a professor. His educational qualifications are PhD in Sociology, University of Hyderabad, and many more. Sir is also involved in research paper publications and even published books. Some of his researches are a study of private schools in Telangana state, ethnic identity and curriculum construction, and many more. A case study of Muslim women in Kerala. Awards and rewards of Sir are Joint Secretary and Comparative Education Society of India 2012, Distinction in University of Hyderabad Chancellor's Award in 2018. Senior Research Fellow, Department of Sociology, University of Johannesburg 2020 in South Africa.
Leaders provide guidance, inspiration, and motivation when achieving goals. They help to create a vision and rally people around a common cause. Leaders possess the necessary skills and knowledge to make informed decisions and solve problems effectively. That's what we have understood about the importance of leaders. So, other than this, what other day will be auspicious to celebrate this Investor Summit? It is indeed rightly said that leaders are not made. A true leader works for a cause in the spirit of less service and not for applause. Let's move on to the spectacular event of this day, the galaxy of thinkers and books. Honorable guests, dear teachers, respected parents and beloved students, how beautiful is this day?
One of the most awaited celebrations at Insignis Transnational School, the Investiture ceremony, marks a significant beginning of the new academic session with the installation of the Supreme Student Council members of Insignis Transnational School. It symbolizes education and its importance in our lives. The beauty of this day unfolds as the event gradually starts to blossom. Our school system is divided into 4 houses. The teachers and students are divided into 4 houses across the school to inculcate a sense of loyalty, spirit and a competition. First one, Ignis house with red color resembles ever willing. Second one, air house with yellow color made of compassion. Third one, Teppo's house with orange color resembles believe and conquer. And last but not least is number 4, Creo's house with purple color resembles creative mass. Our leaders are not just made, but there's a lot of hard work behind their leadership. Let's see how our leaders are elected and selected to the Supreme Student Council. The head of the Student Council members are selected by the heads of our organization. The preliminary round was a speech on leadership. The final round was a direct interview with the heads. The house captains and vice captains are elected by the students and teachers of grade 5 to 8. The preliminary round was a speech on leadership and the final round was elections. All the students experienced the voting and elected their captains and vice captains. We request our honorable guest to step forward and pin the badges of our student council. May I also request Principal Ma'am to join sir for the same.
Kartikeya, elected as head boy, is a very responsible, obedient and polite kid, and he is very good at sports, indoor and outdoor games. We are sure that he will confidently take over the responsibilities and lead the school in the right way with his team spirit. He is Kartikeya, the head boy. Elected as head girl who is multi-talented. She is good at academics, art and literature. She has written many poems on her own. She has good team spirit and leadership qualities. Elected as head girl who is multi-talented. She is very good at academics, art and literature. She has written many poems on her own. She is a good team spirit and leadership qualities. She is Vinodna, head girl.
Ma'am. Vinodna.
Ashita Saranya is a very energetic girl and is our sports captain. She is good at kho and throw ball. She has also won many medals and certificates. Apart from indoor and outdoor games, she is also good at taekwondo and gymnastics. She is Ashita Saranya, our sports captain. Vice captain is a very responsible and gives a lot of encouragement to his team. He is a very good at cricket and throw ball and even volleyball. Apart from sports, he is very good with his art and craft work. He is Matthew, our sports vice captain. obedient, responsible, and well-mannered. She is good at academics, sports, gymnastics, art, and dance. She is the Isha, our art and culture in charge. Ishika elected as art and culture in charge. She is very good at academics, sports, and art and crafts. She is a very good observant and responsible in completing her tasks. She is Ishika, assistant art and culture in charge. Selected as a discipline secretary, is very well disciplined and organized. We feel this category suits her better. She is a very good at academics, art and craft. She is also good at karate. She is a very good at managing her studies and responsibility. She is Lalita, our discipline secretary. Is also elected as discipline in charge. He is good at cricket, kho-kho, volleyball, throw ball and art and craft. He is Hridayan, our discipline in charge.
Call upon the house captains and vice captains. From Ignis House, we have Captain Krishna Tanai and Vice Captain Aditya Hari. Krishna Tanai is selected as Ignis House Captain, who is very energetic and responsible in whatever the task given. He is good at playing indoor and outdoor games, and we can say he is an all-rounder. He can manage his academics, sports, and everything together. He is Krishna Tanai, the Ignis House Captain. captain of Ignis team. He is very polite, obedient, and a very good-natured person who is good in all the sports. Apart from that, he is also good at yoga, gymnastics, dance, and singing. He is Aditya Hari, vice captain of Ignis. We have Captain Jayant and Vice Captain Joshika. Jayant Sai Verma, Air House Captain, is a very energetic and sportive person. He is very good at sports, gymnastics, dance and music. He is a very good guitarist. He has received many awards, certificates and trophies in district level competitions. He is Jayant Sai Verma, Air House Captain. Joshika, Air House Vice Captain, is good at sports like basketball, throw ball and kho-kho. She is also good at art and crafts. She is very polite and obedient. She is Joshika, Air House Vice Captain. House, we have Captain Sai Preetham and Vice Captain Tanushree. Sai Preetham, selected as Tepos captain, is good at sports like badminton, throw ball, volleyball and caroms. He has also taken part in many badminton tournaments and received medals in badminton tournaments. He is also very good with academics. He is Sai Preetham, selected as Tepos captain. Tanushree Patra, elected as the Tepos vice captain, is good at managing her academics and other responsibilities. She is good at indoor and outdoor games. Recently, she has participated in inter-school chess competitions and has also won many medals in badminton tournaments. She is Tanushree Patra, Tepos vice captain. we have Captain Ishan and Vice Captain Srinidhi. Ishan Swami selected as Krios captain. He is very good at balancing academics and sports. He is very good at playing throw ball and volleyball. He is Ishan Swami, Krios captain. Elected as Krios vice captain is very obedient. She is very good at all the sports, gymnastics and dance. Recently, she has also won silver medal in the district level competition. She is Srinidhi, Krios vice captain. We wish all our leaders try to do the best of their abilities to live up to the ideals of Insignis Translational School by faithfully fulfilling their duties. We now have our young and energetic leaders on the dais ready to pledge their oath at their commencement of the Investiture ceremony 2023 to 24. May I now request our chief guest of the day, Sri G. Nagaraju Garu, to administer the oath to our newly elected Supreme Student Council.
We,
Say loudly.
we, the newly elected student council
Loudly can say.
of Investiture Transnational School, do solemnly pledge in the presence of God and this assembly to abide by the rules and regulations that govern our institution and to be the honest and true to the core values of that. Core values of that, it stands for. We promise to carry out the duties and responsibilities entrusted to us with courage and conviction, and above all, to uphold the integrity of our alma mater at all times. We hereby affirm that we will always honor the faith, trust reposited in us and work selflessly and tirelessly for the prestige and glory of our school.
Thank you, sir. We request our guests to stay on the dais as our council would extend salute with a march past.
Now, I cordially request the Student Council to begin the march past with their respective house flags. upon head boy Kartikeya.
Good morning, Canada present here. My name is Kartikeya of grade 8, standing before you as a head boy. I am so grateful to all of you who you have selected me into this post. It's an honor to stand in such a great post as a school pupil leader for this academic year. I promise that I will not disappoint you all. Thank you.
I would like to call our head girl Vinodna. Good morning to all respected teachers, guests, and my beloved students. My name is Vinodna from 7 Innovators. So, what is a leader? A leader is a person who cares, who loves, who teaches, who inspires their team. A leader is a person, a friend, a guide, a teacher, and whatnot. Today, I am proudly standing in front of you as I am elected for the prestigious post of head girl. It is an honor to carry out this position. I thank all who have considered me for this post. I shall not let down anybody who has given me this opportunity to help everyone out there. Thank you.
Thank you, friends. Now, I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri G. Nagaraj Garu, to share with us a few words inspiring the school and make the event a memory for all.
Respected Principal Madam, Divya Garu, Academic Head, Ramadami Madam, and all respected teachers, parents who are watching online, and my dear student friends. I wish you a happy Independence Day. Today, we are celebrating the 77th Independence Day. It's a marker of a great success and also a symbol of freedom. When you are looking back the history of India, all of us know that India was under the clutches of the British Imperial forces for around 200 years. Thanks to the freedom fighters, Lal Lajpat Rai, to Mahatma Gandhi, who played a vital role in achieving the free independent India. Now, from 1947 to 2023, we have been enjoying the fruits of freedom. Now the question for all of us is, what is the significance of freedom? Or how to use the freedom in a meaningful sense? And how to understand the freedom, especially in the context of schools? Friends, as all of us are very much aware that the school is the foundation of a modern society. If you look at the history of India, India had a Gurukula system in the ancient era, Madrasa system in the medieval era, and the modern school system in the post-imperial India. Now the question is, what kind of achievements the Indian education system has witnessed so far? So friends, at the time of independence, our nation was known as one of the most backward nations with the highest levels of literacy. From 1947 to 2023, when you look at the success of India, especially in the educational sector, most of the Indians are in a position to read and write, and most of the children are in a position to go to the schools. So in a sense, the universal enrollment rate is almost 100%. And majority of the children are in a position to complete their school education. And also, I'm very happy to say that in the context of higher education, most of the Indians are doing extremely well, especially in the software field, as well as in space. You name any sphere of the life, one can find the Indians. So the point is that the free India has also achieved a number of great success stories. But my dear friends, especially my dear student friends, what is the basis for all these great achievements? That's where I wish to highlight the role of leadership. So if you look at very carefully from 1947 to 2023, what are the things which has happened? So friends, the founders of nation, Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, they provided strong foundations for our nations. So from 1947 to 1991, there are a number of, let's say, prime ministers or presidents of India, including Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, and the idea of India had changed in 1991 when one of the great scholar administrator, Mr. P. V. Narasimha Garu, became the Prime Minister of India. So it was 1991 which changed the very discourse of the India. So he was the person, along with his economic friend, Dr. Manmohan Singh, who had introduced the economic reforms. And today, this great, glorious education system, both in the government sector and private sector, both the public sector industries as well as private sector industries, including technology industries, and the pharma industries, both in public and private sector. You name any sector which is primarily possible because of the vision of the great man of India, Mr. P. V. Narasimha Rao, way back to 1991. So now, because of the liberalization policies which were introduced by P. V. Narasimha Rao and Manmohan Singh, now one can see an young and energetic people like Divya Madam, who started a small school with only 11 children. Now we can see the Ignatius Transnational School with 1,300 children and almost 100 plus teachers and so many staff members. So now the point is, how it was possible? Who gave the opportunity to Mrs. Divya to start the school? And why these kind of schools are very much important for nation building? If you look at very carefully, friends, the India is primarily driven by youth. But what are the expectations of youth? Like Divya Garu or Ramadev Garu and all of you who are sitting here. And also the future youth of our India, we are sitting my right side. So friends, we look at very carefully. The Indian youth are looking for opportunities. So in pre-1990s, the government of India has followed one particular type of ideology. Whereas in the post-1990s, the government of India was very much keen to promote the youth potential. So that's where, friends, for the last 30 years, we can see the growth of private sector, especially the education sector, healthcare sector, or IT industry, or Indian pharma industry, more including the service sector was possible. So the spirit of the part I am trying to highlight here is that the Indian youth are looking for opportunities. So when Indian youth are looking for opportunities, people like Mrs. Divya, they have opened the doors of opportunity, and she is in a position to provide employment to more than 100 plus staff, and there are hundreds of children, including almost 1,300 children are studying in this kind of school. So now I was thinking myself, how it was possible for a single person to build such a big school in the 8 years of journey. So friends, as a professor of University of Hyderabad, when I was trying to look at the whole success story, I came to a conclusion that it is the leadership qualities of Mrs. Divya which has provided this, which has translated in the form of this transnational school. So now the point is that what are the features of a leader? Now I am coming to the important point. What are the defining features of a leadership? So friends, the leaders are those who are always look for the future. The defining quality of a leader is looking at future. So we should always have the positive mindset. My dear student friends, now 16 of you got elected. So you should always remember that we need to have the positive qualities, or positive thinking is a precondition. And second, and most important point is that the compassion for the fellow human beings. So what do you mean by compassion? The compassion means love for our fellow teacher, love for our fellow friend, fellow student. So when you have the compassion, you always try to look at your friend, your colleague with a sense of positive mindset. So therefore friends, we need to inculcate the positive mindset, especially when you are looking at our fellow human being. And third point is that we should always take an initiative. So most of the time in the society what happens is that students are not ready to take any initiative. We see in some, let's say, videos, right, which goes viral, where though some accident happens, but people are simply taking the photographs, they are trying to record the episode. Instead of taking an initiative and taking them to hospital. So the point is that friends, what are the features of a leader? The leader should always have the humanistic mindset. So when you have a humanistic mindset, the fellow human beings are going to love you. So in a sense, we should be loved by others. So I'm sure when our friends, 16 young children, they were elected, all of them were loved by their fellow friends. Otherwise it's not possible. Why only the 16 children were elected? And what are the extra qualities of the 16 children when compared to the rest of the 1,300 children? So my feeling is that friends, these 16 children have some extra qualities. So the extra qualities from the perspective of taking initiative, from the perspective of demonstrating the multiple talents. So friends, remember that one should not be shy away from showing your capacities. As a children, until 1990s, all of us, we were discouraged to show our talents. But in the post-1990s, one of the important features is that the children are supposed to, let's say, demonstrate their talents. So friends, this is the school. What I notice is that this school is giving you a chance to demonstrate your strength. This school is giving you a chance to demonstrate your artistic skills. This school is giving you a chance to demonstrate your academic skills. So these are the important qualities which are missing in some of the corporate schools. Because as a professor of sociology of education, I got a chance to compare some of the schools, including the private sector schools. What I noticed
is that most of the corporate schools are simply going by a kind of similar ideology where they hardly give a chance to the child to showcase their multiple talents. So this is where, friends, this school is giving you a chance to develop yourself in a comprehensive manner. So let's say in a learning sense, one can use the concept called holistic learning. Holistic learning is the precondition for proper development. So friends, when we are talking about holistic learning, you please remember that getting a grade is not the only symbol of success. Right? You should be very good in speaking skills. You should acquire the speaking skills. You should acquire some of the sports skills. And you should acquire the sportive skills. That means you should be in a position to take always a great initiative. So the spirit of the point here is that, friends, this school has given you a great chance. This school has given you a great chance. I can only compare this kind of schools with the Christian missionary schools or Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan schools, which are known as some of the best schools until 2000. So the reason why I am bringing that kind of comparison is to highlight that this kind of independent schools are the backbone of the India. Otherwise what happens is that if we don't encourage this kind of schools, we are killing the spirit of the student dynamism. So therefore, friends, people like us should appreciate the great initiatives taken by Mrs. Divya Garu and her team. And I wish to highlight two more points before I conclude. So when I look at my own example, I come from a very small village near Guntur district of Andhra Pradesh. I studied in government schools, government colleges, and I reached Hyderabad Central University as a postgraduate student in 1996. And by 2003, I have completed my PhD in sociology. And meanwhile, I also cleared University Grants Commission's Junior Research Fellowship. It was one of the prestigious exams conducted by the government of India. So, after 2003, I worked for 1 year in a private university, and 2005, I got a chance to become the assistant professor. By 2016, I became a professor. I was one of the youngest professors at the age of 41 in our campus. So how it was possible for a Telugu medium student come from a first generation background? My parents are also not the educated parents, but I am the first generation learner. How it was possible? It was possible because of the sheer hard work and because of the leadership qualities. So friends, let me tell you once again, I used to always take some kind of leadership initiatives since my first class. Starting from first class to PhD days, I have been a leader. Right? Because of my activeness, my friends used to select me as a leader. So the point is that, friends, I want to tell you that all of you should take our 16 students as role models. All of you should look at our 16 children as role models. By taking the 16 children as role models, friends, you should imbibe the leadership qualities. Like you have observed how these two head boy and head girl spoke so nicely. How they perform. Let's say when they are, when they are going for a march past, look at the kind of discipline they have followed. So the spirit of the point is that, friends, all of you have the potential. But the only thing is, you should inculcate the leadership qualities And you should learn from the principal madam, the Ramanavi madam, and all your teachers. The teachers are the best leaders, my dear children. Your teachers are the best leaders. They have great qualities. You should learn at least one quality from each teacher. People like us, we have learned good qualities from our teachers. Because of the discipline we have acquired from our teachers. Because of the positive lessons we have learned from our teachers. People like Nagaraju is in a position to reach this level. So I am appealing to all of you. So please learn from your teacher, come up in life. I'm sure all of you are going to see a great success in life. I'm extremely thankful to Divya madam for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for encouraging us with your kind words.
So we'll give a short break to our hosts here. Thank you so very much, sir, for such inspiring words this morning. Definitely, Supreme Student Council is all set to take up their roles and responsibilities. So, Supreme Student Council, sit erect, shoulders high. You're already loaded with responsibilities now. So, first of all, thank you so very much to Sri Nagaraj Garu for being this so kind to be here this morning. And before we move ahead, there's a very important event that needs to be witnessed, because as sir rightly mentioned, that the school tries to give the right platform to our students where they can showcase their talents. So here we have two such students who participated at the chess championships. We have here Rishabh and Advait. I request our chief guest, Sri Nagaraj Garu, to please step forward along with Divya ma'am to honor the two students. To talk about Rishabh, he actually bagged the first position at the district level chess competition. A huge achievement for such a tiny tot. Just in grade 1, receiving his award from our chief guest this morning. A huge round of applause for this little one. District level championship is not a small thing, teachers and students. So definitely it's an inspiring moment for those who are there. We have Advait as well, who participated in the recent inter-school competition and bagged a position for himself. Advait has bagged the first position. He is a 4th grader at school.
I request our Honorable Principal, Ms. Divya Manohar, to present a memento as token of love and appreciation to our chief guest.
Honorable Chief Guest Mr. Sri Nagaraju Gundimeda, respected Principal Ms. Divya Manohar, teachers and my dear students, I feel proud to propose this vote of thanks on behalf of Insignis Translational School. We are highly grateful to our Chief Guest for giving his valuable time to us. We are thankful to you. Next, we would like to express our deep sense of thankfulness to our principal, teachers, and non-teaching staff for taking initiative in arranging this program. Further, we would like to thank our students for presenting a sense of discipline, punctuality and enthusiasm during the celebration, and your march past was outstanding. Also, we would like to thank all our service providers. Once again, I thank you one and all with a grateful heart.
100 दिन दुनिया घुमा है नहीं कहे तेरे जैसा कोई